recording will be in a reflection on the song Read All About It. Read All About It was one of my favourite scenes to do, whereas I had written in my project proposal that I would love to focus on my singing and my movement. In Read All About It, I found it so powerful and so moving the way that it was deconstructed. At first, we started off singing the song how it is normally sung. We didn't have any solos at first, but then as we went on, we decided to add soloists. Once we had rehearsed a few times with the soloists, we ended up showing Lucy and Emma. They both felt it was a good idea if we took away the soloists because it brought down the energy of the song once it went from the whole group to just one person. Once they said this, Bradley thought of a way that he could change the song but make it still sound amazing. He then created the way that we sung it in the show. When singing it in the show, you could feel the atmosphere change as we sung. You could feel the audience being sucked in by our voices, and the only thing you could do was listen. When going into the space, it was amazing to see Labby sitting in the middle doing the sign for the song. Emma said she wanted this scene to be about Labby and how she wants to sing and shout and let her voice be heard. This was amazing because even though Labby was signing, it was loud, if that makes sense. You could still hear and feel the passion in the way she was signing. You could feel the story that she was trying to tell, which was absolutely beautiful and amazing. Once we added the lighting, it got even better. By doing this song, I learned a lot. This song taught me that having a backing track can help so much. Where we didn't have a backing track, where we only had our voices, it was hard to just depend on each other, especially because in the actual show we couldn't really see each other's faces. I also learned that you have to have a connection with your whole group to do a song in the dark that has no backing track. It kind of reminded me of the game that we would play where everyone would have to try and clap at the same time, or when you'd have to say a number in a circle but no one could say the number at the same time and you'd have to try and get to the number 21. You couldn't speak about it, but you just had to feel and know what everyone else wanted to do and is going to do. The harmonies in the song was also really difficult for people to catch on to, where a lot of people wasn't used to doing harmonies. They struggled at first, but by the time they got it, it sounded absolutely amazing. Bradley wanted us to work on our volume, and I feel if we was 100% confident in the song when we first started doing it, it would have been amazing the first time we did it. We was just always missing that bit of confidence. I would say my weakness for Read All About It was getting the timing right and remembering the lyrics, because at times I felt very tempted to start singing the solo bits, and a lot of the time I would feel very tempted to come in earlier than I needed to. I'd say my strengths would have to be the volume that I sang at. I felt the song was easy for me and comfortable for me to sing and project. I also felt my strength was getting the rhythm of the song